How to operate your brand new Rachio controller. To turn on a zone, everything will be with the play button in the right hand corner. So if we go to play over here, and once we're in here, we're in the zones, and you can choose multiple or just one at a time. And if we go down here to next, this is where you scroll for your desired time on the zones that you want to run, and then you just hit the run button. Now zone 3 is running, and we're going to stop it. There's another way to activate the zones. If we hit play here and you go up to the top right where there's schedules, now there's already been a schedule created. If you were to touch this, it would run the entire schedule for its allotted times that the zones were programmed for. To create a schedule, you go to schedules, hit create. We prefer fixed. The bottom two will work off of weather intelligence, but we want it to water certain days, so we pick fixed. This homeowner has 10 zones. We want all 10 zones to work, so we hit next. And we're gonna name our schedule. We'll just say test. Next. We want it to water specific days. Next. We want it to water every day. Oops. Next. We want it to run, you can have it run a specific time or M before sunrise. We'll say 6 a.m. is good. Done. Next. When you create a schedule, you do not want to put an end date because it will end that day and it will never continue again. Next. Smart Cycle breaks up the watering pattern. If every zone was 20 minutes, it will water like zone 1 for 3 minutes, jump 2 for 3 minutes, and it just jumps around until the cycle is done, until its allotted time is done. Now we're in the weather intelligence, and if you didn't want one of the weather intelligences, you can check them or uncheck them. Seasonal shift will change the times. It will go up or it will go down. Sometimes I don't like that, so I uncheck it because I want my time to be 20 minutes. If I program it to be 20 minutes, the controller is going to try to consume water for you. So it might do lower times, and if it gets hotter, it will increase it. If it gets colder, it will decrease it, the times. And here's all the zone times, and you can add time to it or take away time for your zones. This person has all rotors, so 20 minutes is sufficient. They're on a well, so there's no reason to consume water. The controller, that's what it tries to do, is consume water. And now our schedule's done. So as you can see, we created a test schedule. Now he's already got a everyday schedule, and if we want to change something in the schedule, we just go into here. When you're in schedules, you can change your days. You can change your zones. Say you just wanted a schedule for the front yard, you can uncheck the rest of these and then just do the front. You can change your start time, and water duration is where you change the time of the zones. And down here is your weather intelligence. So because this was a test cycle, or schedule, sorry, we don't want this anymore. So you can, when you're in the schedule, we're just gonna delete this. Yes. And let's see, if we go to history, if we go to the little gear icon, history will show you if the zones have come on or if they haven't come on and why they haven't come on. To turn the controller on or off, if we were to activate that and put it on, it means that the controller would be in its off position. And that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to call the office.